Hi everyone, this is the Spring Review recording for TimePro Spring 331, and I am here with Lorraine, Alvin, Michael, Lou, Sam M, Mehmet, and Tom. Let's get into it. The Spring goal was to create a new China tenant in production, and this one is still in progress. The last spring was a 2-week spring. For the timesheet data, I worked the most, and JK, Lorraine, Lou provided help, and Tom had done a 1-day work at the start of the spring. So for the backlog, we have a bunch of PBIs, and 2 of them are done. The first done is a document to update for Mac and AI, and the second done one is me onboarding to TimePro. Okay, so for the in progress ones, the first one is to add invoice display name for Chinese invoices. This one has been deployed to staging, and let me show a screenshot real quick. So you can see here we have a new field in the edit client form company display name. So Chinese accountants can set a Chinese display name for the China clients. This will be used afterwards in the invoice generation. Going to the next PBI is the UI support for CRM integration. This one has been deployed to staging as well. So here's the screenshot for the new CRM integration feature toggle. So previously it has to be done manually by changing the database, and now it can be done through the UI. Going to the next one is also a UI support for invoice feature toggle. It's a similar one. In the new feature toggle, we now support toggling invoice feature. Okay, going to the next one is a bug fix for adding the missing data seeding of timesheet category. This one is still in progress. The next one is invoice timesheet currency setting. This one is to support localized currency like Chinese yuan in the invoice. This one is still in progress. Next one is the bug fix for invoice data seeding. So this one is to investigate and find any missing data seeding in the invoice of a new provisioned tenant. Next one is also bug fix to remove deprecated code from SharePoint setting. This one is still in progress. And next one is onboarding PBI for Lou. And next one is a bug fix for incorrect data update column using local times. Okay, so basically this is to fix the different time zone. Time zone
It looks like it's coming through Lou. Sorry to interrupt it. Sounds like Lou. You're getting echo through your mic.
Yeah, Lou, just everyone.
Through system sound.
Yeah, that's it. Lou. Proceed, Jim. No, it's still. Yeah, it's definitely Lou.
Yeah, I think it's fine now.
I think we are good now. So back to the backlog, we have come to the last PBI is to create China tenants in production, which is also our spring goal.
It's also fair to mention that the remaining effort, the numbers there are the effort that began the sprint, not the effort remaining. And you'll update that before you press send on the email, won't you, Jim?
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Michael. And next, we will go to the spring burn down. The spring burn down is a little bit bad because we added many new PBIs during the spring. And also, the spring has extended to 2 weeks in the middle. Next, go into DevOps. We have zero production deployment because we were focusing on China tenants on staging. Next, for code coverage, we have 2 more tests for backend. No test change for the front end. And for backend code coverage, the code coverage increased 1%. And there's no change for front end code coverage. Next, going to build pipeline health, we have 100% pass rate for the front end and around 88% for the back end, which reduced a little. Next, go to the application health. We're still facing the failed request peak as per application insights. So that was the same issue we brought up last sprint, and we're still waiting for the official fix. Next, for the state of epics, we are still working on the SSW China tenant epic, and the progress has been reduced from 20% to 13% because there were more PBIs pulled in. For R&D, we did a research of data migration. Yeah, that's the same as the last spring. For AI use, I use Copilot and Cloud. Lou use Archiver, and Lorraine use Copilot. For Archiver use, we have 27 new PBIs in the last month. 15 of them are Archived. Yeah, that's pretty much for the review. And for retro, what went well? Michael mentioned we got the client display name working on staging, which is good. Matt mentioned we resolved some issues during tenant provision, and I think it's good to get help from Lou and Lorraine. For what didn't go so well, Michael mentioned the end product is still not fully localized, and there's quite a lot to do. And for the current sprint, we still have many PBIs not done.
It's fair to say, just to add on to that, is that the full localization, we determined that the root problem is the SSRS process at the back end that generates the invoice. Some parts of the invoice can be customized and localized, but not everything. And it's quite difficult because the technology is quite old. So that's not a fault of the team per se. It's just that's a bit of technical debt in the system that we probably need to address.
Yeah. And finally, me and Michael think the improvement we can make is to break PBIs to smaller ones if blocked, so that we can show more duns that reflect the real work.
Yeah.
Okay. If there's no more question, I will head to the forecast. The forecast for spring 332 is still to create China tenant in production. Next sprint will be a 1-week sprint. And we have this list of PBIs to do.
It's fair to say that we're happy that we're getting Sam M for the week, and one of the PBIs in there is for Sam M to do a spike to investigate the effort involved to roll out in the SSRS back end, the old technology, and see if he can do a proof of concept for more modern and more scalable solution.
Yeah. Okay, and that's all for the sprint review and forecast. This recording will be uploaded to our YouTube channel, and thanks for watching.